Did you know this is our 100th video?
Aww.
Yeah. I find it appropriate that we visit a record store. Let's check it out. I'm just going to come out and say it. This is for sure top 3 record store experiences as a whole that we've ever had.
I agree.
Where do we go this time?
Pharmacy Records.
We went to Pharmacy Records in Greenville, South Carolina. Now, the last time we went to South Carolina, which was last year, we didn't realize they weren't open on Sundays.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So we missed out on that experience, but
Holy cow.
we got to experience it this time.
Worth the wait.
Then you walk in and that smell of a record store hits you.
Yeah. It kind of has the same idea as like when you walk into a library and it smells like books.
But we're not super nerds. Readers.
What? Oh, I like to read. Don't.
I wonder if it was an old pharmacy. It was shaped like an old pharmacy.
What is an old pharmacy shaped like?
Square.
So can we talk about how nice the store owner was?
Sure.
Holy cow. Nicest guy ever. So while we were digging, he was talking, and I love that. Like, I hate going into a record store and it's like nobody acknowledges that you're there.
Yeah, he hit us up because I asked a question on Instagram. We've been following them for a while, and I was just like, hey man, we want to come to your store. Is it cool if we film? And he was so welcoming and just like, yes, come in, come in, come in.
Come and play with us, Daddy.
I'd say outside of North Carolina, they had one of the best metal and punk sections I've seen in a while.
Right, you could tell the guy puts like a lot of thought into like his selections in the store. So they had a bit of like bins in the middle, and I think he even mentioned there were some on the end that he was selling for a friend in need at the time. Like someone had brought them a box and was like, hey, can you sell these for me? I was like, that's really nice. Like, you know, helping a friend.
I dig that.
Yeah, me too.
So, I don't know if you know this, I like heavy music. Punk, metal, whatever. If it's heavy, I like it. Even if it's not a little heavy, I still like it.
Oh, we know.
So I picked up your favorite band's favorite band, Minor Threat, Out of Step. This is the newest pressing from Dischord. I think it's the first time it's been on like color vinyl. I absolutely love this record. If you live under a rock and haven't heard Out of Step, it is the blueprint for what punk and hardcore is. The aesthetics of the place, like a lot of skate decks hanging, and
Ooh, yeah, that's
like
cool.
you can tell this dude was an old hardcore dude, and still is.
Yeah.
He's just had so much knowledge in that area, and it was awesome to talk to a store owner that I was on the same level with when it
Right.
came to that type of
Yeah,
music.
we were vibing.
Vibing hard. This day was sort of a heavy music day.
Yeah.
I picked up Hatebreed's Concrete Confessional. This is my absolute favorite Hatebreed record. You can argue with me all day. It speaks to me on a level, like if you can't listen to Seven Enemies without wanting to punch a hole in some drywall.
Yeah, and I like the artwork a lot. It's like an actual concrete confessional. So I'm digging through the little middle section there where I believe a lot of that was new and not fully organized yet. I found Tegan and Sarah's Closer, but it's a full album of just the song Closer, but remixed by other artists. It's my favorite song on that album.
You weren't going to get it, but I just encourage you because I've never met anybody that likes Tegan and Sarah as much as you.
Yeah,
You
I
kind of
love-
consume anything they put out.
Yeah, and it's all great. They're wonderful musicians. I like going through the 7-inch bins.
You certainly do.
I do. They're always, I feel like people don't look in there a lot, so it's more likely that I'll find a gem.
Yeah, they're like baseball cards.
Wow.
That's just how I look at 7-inches. I collect them.
I collect the ones that I like a lot, and if it's a song I like a lot. For instance, this one is Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney's song, The Girl Is Mine, which was on the Thriller album. Such a good song. Like, how can you, like, not like some Paul McCartney and MJ singing about a girl that's theirs, his, or the other one's? Whose girl was it? Doggone girl is mine.
That was a lot.
It's a song.
So this one came on a recommendation from our buddy Mort,
Right before this event happens, here's the problem. Here's the problem, everybody. I just started a business.
the creative mind behind the channel Mort's Garage. This one is Hot Snakes Audit in Progress. So Mort knew that I like Drive Like Jehu, and he was like, how have you not heard Hot Snakes? You stupid idiot, I hate you. And I was like, that's fair. And so I saw this, really wasn't like searching for it, and absolutely had to grab it.
Meant to be.
So there's a reason why this is one of the there's a reason why this is one of the best experiences we've ever had. There's nothing better than going to a record store, talking with the owner or the clerk, and being like, hey, I love this band, and they immediately can spit out another band you love.
Yeah, absolutely my favorite thing.
The owner had watched one of our videos and was like, oh, if you like Seisha, you will love gospel. I'm like, I have never heard of gospel.
Do tell.
So he played The Moon is a Dead World. We were hooked instantly.
Yeah.
Screamo, heavy, it's mathy,
Yeah, it's
it's
so good.
bonkers.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it was when you were going through the 7-inches.
Yes, and my head was right next to the speaker, and I was jamming. And I was like, cool. Whatever this is, we have to get it.
Now, he didn't have it in stock, but I think it's crucial that we feature it on this episode.
Right.
And that's simply just because this is what can come of like a good record store.
For sure. So, guys, we can't wait to see you again next year.
It will be our go-to record store in South Carolina,
Yeah.
at least in the Greenville area for quite some time. It honestly would be worth the 4-hour drive it takes to get there.
Agreed.
He's building a great community. He's building a great store, or has built a great store. Well, this is our 100th video. So there is nobody else in this world I would rather be doing this with. I can't wait to marry you. I love you.
I love you.
And we're out of here.
Sorry, making y'all sick. Bye.